Finally, tonight, as we mentioned earlier, tomorrow is Marathon Day in Boston, the first since the bombings last year. One man you will not see running from Hopkinton to Copley Square is a guy who's finished the 26.2-mile route more than a dozen times before. Why? This year he has other responsibilities. At 4:45 a.m. every day, Bill Evans goes for a 7-mile run. Then he goes to work as Boston's police commissioner. That's the bib from last year.
That's the one I wore last year.
Evans has run the Boston Marathon 18 times. This year, he's in charge of protecting it. He took the job as commissioner full-time in January, after 3 decades on the force. That's the finish line right there.
Yeah.
And last week, as marathon preparations entered the final stages, Evans took us inside his department's command center. Eyes everywhere. This is not just one stadium in one place. This is a 26.2-mile route. Right. How much more difficult does that make it for you?
Oh, it's very difficult. Again, this is a soft target. There's 8 cities and towns here that are involved. You know, if it's a stadium, you can warn people going into stadiums, you can check bags. 26.2 miles is a lot of yardage to cover and secure it, but I think we have a great plan to do it.
You have to strike the right balance between, I mean, it's a celebratory day.
Right.
In the city.
Yeah.
All over the state, and you don't want it to feel like a police state.
Exactly, and that's the instructions I've given to my officers here in the city. We're going to have a lot of undercover assets working the crowd. We're going to have a good uniform presence, plenty of cameras out there, but I don't want to scare people from coming into the city. I want this day to be the special day that it's always been.
I bet you want to run.
Yeah, I do want to run, but you know, given the security and all the planning that goes into this, and my new role as the commissioner, my place is on Boylston Street and throughout the route, making sure the day goes well. We're going to have a
Evans told us he won't relax until 6:30 tomorrow night, when the last runner crosses the finish line. A few hours later, he'll go back to his starting line.
That's my medicine, believe it or not. Like, every day we have different challenges in this job. My philosophy is, if I run, I can conquer anything. While Evans is not racing the marathon tomorrow, he'll still do his normal run at 4:45 a.m.